So it's the Azimut 66. We are running now at her normal cruising speed, which is about 26-27 knots. Beautiful, smooth riding. Today we will be visiting Azimut 66 from 2021. The present owner bought her directly from Azimut in July this year, and after using her for one season decided that this boat is too small for him, and now he is keen to sell. The boat was built to CE classification Module A, which is the highest one, and her electricity system is 220 and 50 Hz for the European market. To learn more about this boat, see her photos, specification list and general arrangement, visit her webpage by using the link at the video description below or click the card that appears now on your screen. So we are starting our tour today at the Flybridge. The camera is now facing front to see the Fore Deck. You can see this beautiful sunbathing area and sitting area. Above them there is a big bimini which is stretched on 4 poles from carbon fiber. Great place to relax. We will visit it a bit later. Turning the camera to the helm, which is here on the starboard side. Beautiful helm station. There are 2 big screens here from Raymarine which are nearly flashed to the surface. 2 seats here, very convenient seats. You can fold them like this and to have a back support like that, or use it open, which is very convenient and make you stable while the boat is moving. Quick look around. As I said, 2 plotters from Raymarine, each can display everything the captains decide, either the radar, chart plotter, as we can see here, a security camera from the back. This is the display for the Caterpillar engines. There are 2 C18 Caterpillar engines, each with 1150 horsepower, and at the moment with only 140 running hours. Bow thruster, stern thruster, some switches, flaps which are basically operated automatically according to the speed of the boat, multi-display from Raymarine, and of course the autopilot. Down here is the VHF, and of course the throttles and the joystick that combines both the thrusters and the engines in a very clever way and saves you a lot of hassle maneuvering this boat. Now turning the camera to see this beautiful Flybridge. There is a beautiful sitting area here. As you can see, this table is standing on a telescopic leg and can be adjusted down, and then another cushion will fit up, and you will have another beautiful relaxing area here. Hardtop with retractable awning. It is slightly open here. I will show you soon how it's operated and from where. Moving a bit backwards, we have a wet bar here with the electrical barbecue. We have down here ice maker, and we have a fridge, and of course a small sink. This barbecue has a safety switch here, so if you forget to close it from here, when you close the cap of it, it will close the electricity automatically. Turning to the starboard side, we can see this beautiful sitting area. As you can see, the boat is totally new. She even has a little bit of this fiberglass new smell of a new boat. And just in front of us we can see the switch for the awning. Try to close it now. Here we go, and it's totally closed. And then just beside it there is a charging station for mobile phone, which is working on Wi-Fi and saving you the need to connect cables. There is another Bimini at the back, and the way to operate it is by using this remote control, and you press a button and again it is folded in. Very easy. Moving backwards, this is the third relaxing place on the Flybridge. Amazing spot to enjoy these kind of spots in South Turkey, Greece, or anywhere else. It seems that Azimut thought about every detail. The back cushions are secured. Each one of you that used a boat when she's moving fast has the experience that these cushions are starting to fly and you need to go back and try to dig them from the water. So it's nice to have this secure. Now here is a beautiful last look, this time from the back, at this beautiful Flybridge hardtop. The way to reach the antennas is by using a telescopic ladder which is supplied by Azimut. It is stored here. It can store also in other places. Before we leave the Flybridge, one last look down. It can give us a very good view of the water platform where the jet ski is stored, or an optional boat can be stored, and also the sea bob, the red one there. This hydraulic platform is hydraulic, and it's an amazing way to enjoy the water, as well as efficient way to launch your water toys. Okay, so we're moving a little bit back forward, and we go down now to see the decks and later the interior. Going through these stairs, there is a hatch, big hatch, perspex hatch, which when it's closed it's preventing spray from coming into the aft deck. And here we are at this beautiful aft deck. So that's a box that the owner has added for storage of shoes and other things. A small wet bar with a sink, and down here there is a fridge. Let's go around this aft deck. There are capstans here from Quick, which are operated at the shoulder level, which is very convenient. The switch is a leg switch from here. A lot of storage underneath, as you can see, and then a safe gate. You lift it, you turn, and you lock. Here more storage space, and down here there is a connection for a water hose and this water platform. In here there is a small crew area with 2 beds. I'll show you that later after we visit the engine room. And going around to the port side, again a lot of storage places here, and there is a little bit of a small window here which will lead to the crew area. It is full now with a lot of storage which we took away from the boat to make this video possible. Before we leave the aft deck, I just want to show you another storage place which is very good. Again, Azimut used any possible space for storage. So let's have a quick look at on the decks of this boat. There are some boarding gates here on the left side, port side, as well as on the starboard side. And then we are moving forward. I take the camera very close so you can understand how new this boat is. The gel coat is totally shiny. The railing has been made from stainless steel to allow better view from inside outside for the people who sits in the salon. And here we are in the pilot house. We can see it from here. These windows can be open actually a little bit wider to provide fresh air. And here we are at this beautiful Fore Deck, which in this model Azimut maximized it. This Azimut 66 model is actually an evolution for the 64, and before that the 62 that has been launched firstly 20 years ago. One of the main things that they did in this boat is that they stretched wide the bow, and this is giving basically 3 main advantages. First of all, it's much easier to operate the anchor and the mooring lines from such a wide deck. Second, when we visit in the VIP cabin, which is just underneath here, and this is actually the emergency escape hatch, that has given the VIP cabin a much more wider front, which makes it much more spacious. And the last advantage is, you can see the new deck of Azimut is proven itself, and at least in this sea condition it stayed totally dry. We will move forward. In our trip, and again beautiful sunbathing area, place for cups, sitting area. Now this back support can be folded, so it will totally not block the view of the captain when cruising. Very large windows, a searchlight back there, and we are moving backwards and going to see very soon the salon and the cabins. Underneath here, the place to fuel and to put water. And another look at this beautiful aft deck. And we are heading inside the salon, to check the interior. So here we are in the salon of the Azimut 66. Let's first have a look around. There is a beautiful sofa here. The sofas in the interior are made from white leather, and here at the starboard side there is an up and down TV. And quick look back, this door, the back door, can be opened very wide and create a beautiful one space which is connecting this aft deck together with the salon. So let's look a little bit into the details of this salon. Now here you have all your glasses stored. It's all supplied originally from Azimut. Each glass has its own place, and it's cushioned by a hard some kind of synthetic material to avoid the noises of rotation. The china is stored here in a deep drawers. All kinds of each plate, glass and cup has its own place, which is secured and preventing noises. So this is the view outside, which is beautiful. And down here there is another charging station for mobile phones via Wi-Fi. Now the other sofa, I moved all the pillows to one side, and the reason is that underneath it has another folding bed, which makes this boat possible to sleep 10 guests. Now in the boat there are 4 cabins, which we are going to see soon, but this bed enables again to have extra guests, even for overnight or family. It's a very nice option. Moving forward, there is a lot of storage again also in the interior, very deep drawers. Another one here which you open like that, and we are approaching the interior dining area. Underneath every cushion here there is a storage place. Some of the technical systems are stored underneath and has relatively very easy access. So on the port side we have the galley. It's a beautiful galley and has quite large working surfaces, and also it's connected in a very nice way to the surroundings, so the person who works in the galley can have a chat and eye contact with the people in the dining area and also in the salon. So let's jump a little bit into the details. Storage, more storage, more storage down here. The other side we have a big fridge here, and down here 2 freezers, one here, another one underneath the same. Down here we have a dishwasher from Miele, and then place for coffee machine, kettle, and stove. Underneath the stove, more storage for cutlery, very convenient, nicely divided, and an oven from Miele as well down here. And on the fore side of this galley there is a big sink, another small sink, a cutting board which is covering more storage area. Now this bar this bar here is actually another working surface for the galley, or place to put things while you're working. It is moving on this rail, so when you're doing the dishes you can place your soap here or your sponge, and if you're using the other side, we are going outside of the galley now, you can actually push it back and then use these 2 stools which are swiveled. You just push with your leg and you can turn them either facing forward if you want to sit on them while the boat is cruising and look forward, or you turn them back again by pushing the leg, and then you can sit here and have your drinks by pulling this small surface to you and have your glass of wine or drink and have a chat with the person in the galley or the people which sits in the dining or in the helm station. So having said that, we are approaching the helm station. Very nice, sophisticated, and above all super functional. There are 2 beautiful and very robust seating chairs, very stable. Again, these extensions gives a lot of stability when the boat is cruising, or it can be a backrest or back support when you stand during navigation, leg support or leg rest. And for the captain position it is even more sophisticated because it has a electrical button which I'm pressing now, which can take you high or low, which is very useful. So basically this station has the same equipment as we saw in the external helm. The screens are beautifully flashed into the panel, the control panel. We can see that the option here has been used to display the ship control, which you can see the tank levels, the fuel, water, etc. And this is some switches for windows opening. You can open from here the window which I showed earlier. And this is the control panel for the seakeeper. This is the correct time to explain about the seakeeper. Seakeeper is a stabilization system which is based on the gyroscopic. It is super efficient system. In this boat it's located in the crew area. Very good system. There are many videos on that on YouTube and Google, so you can check more about that there. This zip wake, again, this is controlling the flaps. The flaps are like wings at the back of the boat, and they are helping the boat to go into planning position. They are controlled automatically through the computer of the boat according to the speed. Electrical panels here with switches to operate different systems on board, and of course the throttle and the joystick for easy maneuvering. So, last look around. Beautiful view, huge windows. We're sitting in a beautiful bay in South Turkey, so you can have the idea of what you can see around from inside, outside. So we are proceeding in our detailed tour into the guest accommodation. Now let me start by saying that this boat has 4 cabins, which previous models like the 64 has only 3 cabins. And we will start with the master cabin, but just to give you a very quick idea how the cabins are set. There is a VIP cabin there. There is a small cabin for 2 here with banks, and there is a twin cabin here, and we are going down another 3 stairs or steps, and we are at the master cabin, which we will start from today. Looking at the starboard side, 2 beautiful couches. Of course, the ensuite is there and a walk-in wardrobe. We will go into the details in a second. Now this is the time to say again that if you want to see more photos and the full specifications of this boat, you can visit our website by using the link at the video description below. Okay, I closed the master cabin door behind, and also you can see that there is a full-size mirror to make sure that when you're going out of the cabin you look at your best. And we have another station here for charging your phone. Same at the other side. TV, a large TV here, which will turn facing the bed if you want to watch TV from the bed. Kind of a dressing table with a mirror, and here we have a small walk-in wardrobe, which is great place to store your personal belongings. More space for personal belongings you will find there. 3 deep drawers, and we are heading to the ensuite. Now, just a general word about noise isolation. The ensuite and the walk-in wardrobe are actually creating an air bubble between the engine room to the master cabin, and that isolates the noises in a very efficient way. So here we are in the ensuite. There is a sophisticated toilet here. I think it has a remote, but I need to study more to explain about that. And sink, storage space underneath, and a very nice size shower with a bench in here. I'm going to get myself inside and to turn just to show you the size of it. It's nearly I would say a normal size shower. There is a rain shower here. There is one option from here, and from here you can have another look at the sink and at the toilet, and back there more storage place underneath. So we are going out back to the cabin. Good opportunity to see it from a different angle. And as I said before, the boat is new. It practically has been used for 4 months. The owner is keen to sell. He decided he wants to move forward to a bigger boat, so he is a keen seller, and this can be a good opportunity for any buyer that likes this boat to have a quick availability for this boat, as well as some advantage in price. So having said that, we saw everything we need to see in the master cabin, and we are again in the corridor. And in this corridor we will find the dryer and washing machine. The washing machine is from Hoover and the dryer is from Miele. Very efficient use of space. So climbing back 4 stairs, and we will move directly forward to see the VIP cabin. It's a beautiful VIP cabin, and as I explained before, the fact that the 66 has this wide bow, this new design from Azimut, gives more beam to this cabin, which is a nice advantage. It feels more spacious. Here we have a very large space to store things, and big windows, and also 2 port lights, one here which you can open, have fresh air. Same at the other side, and there is also mosquito net, so you can have fresh air, avoiding the mosquitoes. And the fact that it's in both sides, you can have some streams of air, which is very nice to have. Now it's October in South Turkey, and finally it's not so hot and humid. Very nice time of the year to cruise around here. We have LG TV here hanged. You can watch the TV from the bed, as well as a Bose music system. Now this VIP cabin has also a very nice size ensuite. There's a good size shower here, good lighting in the boat. Then again, this special toilet and sink. Everything on this boat is new. You can see the gel coat, switches, marble. By the way, the marbles are all a special synthetic marble, which looks totally natural, but the advantage is that they will not collect any stains, if any will drop on them, some oils or juices or it will, according to Azimut, prevent this kind of stains. You can also see the interior of the shower, which is quite nice. This arrangement, super modern, light, and yet somehow transmits some warmth and feeling of home. Now we are going to visit the last two cabins, and which is this one. This one is a twin cabin, and this cabin, which is a double bed, or two bed, two banks, one on top of the other, and both of them are using this bathroom. So either from this door, and this toilet can be used as a day head as well through this door, or from the door that is located here from the twin cabin. Nice sized twin cabin, place for personal belongings, big window, also port light for fresh air down there. If we look outside, beautiful view. We are very close to the water line. A little bit of salt splashes from the way that we did here. And then again, this door, which is leading to the bathroom, which is used jointly with the other small cabin, and this toilet can be used as a day head as well. Big port light for the bathroom, together with mosquito net, and good size shower. And then you have 4 cabins on this boat for 8 guests, plus 3 bathrooms, and the bed in the salon, which can be an option for another couple or 2 people to sleep over. And here we are in the 2 banks cabin. Storage space, and each one of these cabins has, or beds has, its own screen. So I guess when you get the small cabin, they spoil you with a private screen. Nice thing to have. And we are stepping 5 stairs back, and we are back on the main deck, and moving backwards to see the beating heart of this boat, which is the engine room. 35 knots maximum speed, 26 to 28 cruising speed, constant, very smooth and fast boat. So let's go to check it out. So we are in the engine room. Let's dive inside and let me show you what we have here. So that's the general look of the engine room. Basically, it's totally new. The engine has about 140 something, nearly 150 hours. The generator has about 450 hours. Let's dive inside. So we have 2 Caterpillar engines, C18, each with 1,150 hours, totally new. That was the port side engine. This is the starboard. You can even see the labels, the original labels from the manufacturer still hanged here. the brackets for the engine, and the gearbox, which is from ZF. Two big Recor fuel separators here. These two piping, totally shiny, new. And behind we can see the Kohler generator. This is a 20.5 kilowatt generator. We have quite few boxes here for spare parts, tools, and so on. Moving to the starboard backside corner, we can see the air conditioning system, some air conditioning pumps, and the 24 volt fresh water pump, air vents for the engine room with these vents, and of course the exhaust system. That then again, not too much to say, the boat is new. Same for the other side, exhaust system. And then there are two additional Recor filters, fuel filters for the port side engine. So raising up from the engine room, and we will go back to see the last part of the boat which we didn't explore, which is the crew area. Another quick look to see this water platform, and here is the access door to the crew area. It's a bit messy because we store some of the things from the boat to allow the video. Anyway, we have two beds here, one bed just in front of us, this one, another bed here at the starboard side, which is now full of all kinds of things. And let's go inside. I'm going to lift now the mattress, and I'm going to show you the Seakeeper stabilizer. So this will give you two ideas. One is the size of this thing, which is about 1 meter, and the level of noise. This thing is now working. It's rotating nearly 10,000 RPM, and it's very quiet. I mean, it's nearly zero noise, and it's super efficient. So from here we go inside the crew toilet. We have a small sink, toilet, and a place to take shower, all in one. And I asked the captain to remove this panel, which is covering the wall behind the toilet, just to allow us to see the water maker, which is basically make more noise than the Seakeeper and producing fresh water. It is working now, but then again the noise level is here. Once all the panels is closed, you don't see you don't really hear it from the deck, definitely not from the cabins. Here there are two hydraulic pumps which are providing power to the steering, and you can even see the piston of the rudders back there. And so that was the boat. That was the last part of the video. And for those of you who survived all the way, I will show this beautiful bay. Let me remind you that if you need more details about this boat, photos, specification list, commercial information, you can visit our website by using the link at the video description below, or contact me directly. You will find my contact details at the video description below.